Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Always a pleasure to be back.
I was thinking about what to deep dive into today, and then, like a bolt out of the blue, it hit me.
Oh, let me guess. Another historical treaty.
Nope, not even close, but definitely a classic. We're tackling Take On Me,
By Aha! The 80s mega hit.
the one and only.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that synth riff, the music video, it's iconic.
I have to admit, it's a bit of a guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure, it's a masterpiece. But beyond those catchy hooks, the lyrics are surprisingly deep.
Deeper than running around in a cartoon world.
Much deeper. Take On Me is all about yearning, taking risks, and the bittersweet pangs of, well, unrequited love.
Unrequited love, huh? That's a good place to start. The speaker is clearly smitten with someone who's not exactly reciprocating those feelings.
Totally. I mean, right from the first verse, you've got lines like, talking away, I don't know what to say, awkward, much.
Yeah, there's a real sense of nervousness, almost desperation to connect.
And then it gets even bolder, like, I'll be coming for your love, okay.
Okay, that's a little intense. You know, in today's world, those lyrics might raise some eyebrows.
Right. It definitely toes the line between romantic persistence and, well, something a little more stalker-ish.
But then again, this was the 80s. Maybe grand gestures were just, like, the norm.
Good point. No texting, no sliding into DMs. You had to be a little more, shall we say, direct.
Exactly. But then, just when you think you've got the speaker figured out, we get that curveball, I'll be gone in a day or two.
Whoa, yeah. What's that about? Suddenly there's this sense of urgency, like time is running out.
It almost makes those bolder lines feel a bit more, I don't know, tragic.
Tragic fleeting definitely adds a layer of complexity. Like what kind of connection only lasts a day or two?
It makes you wonder at the context, right? Are they strangers passing in the night?
Or is it like a forbidden romance, knowing it can't last?
Ooh, I like that. Forbidden love, a ticking clock. It definitely makes those lyrics hit differently.
And then there's that line, I'm odds and ends. Like the speaker is acknowledging their own flaws, their vulnerability.
Yeah. It's like they're saying, I'm a bit of a mess, but hey, take a chance on me anyway.
Which is pretty brave, actually,
Ooh.
putting yourself out there like that, knowing you might get rejected.
Totally. And that vulnerability ties into another key line. Slowly learning that life is okay. There's a sense of resilience there, of finding your way even when things are tough.
And maybe that's part of what makes Take On Me so enduring. It captures that feeling of figuring things out, both in love and in life.
Absolutely. It's a reminder that it's okay to take risks, to embrace the unknown, even if it's just for a day or two.
Which brings us to another gem. It's no better to be safe than sorry. That's like the song's motto.
Right. It's a call to action, an invitation to seize the moment. Don't let fear hold you back.
And the music itself totally embodies that energy. Those driving synths, the pulsating rhythm, it's all about forward momentum.
It's like the soundtrack to chasing after your dreams, even if those dreams involve a girl who's literally trapped in a comic book world.
Speaking of the music, let's talk about that iconic chorus. Take on me, take on me. It's so simple, yet so effective. Why do you think that repetition works so well?
Well, for one thing, it gets stuck in your head.
That's for sure.
But beyond that, I think the repetition mirrors the speaker's desire. It's like they're saying, see me, hear me, take a chance on me.
And each time they repeat it, the intensity builds.
Yeah.
It's almost like a plea, a mantra.
Exactly. It's a musical expression of longing and vulnerability. But then, tucked away in the second verse, there's this really interesting question.
Oh, you mean, is it life or just to play my worries away?
That's the one. It makes you wonder about the speaker's motivations, right? Is this whole pursuit of love a way to escape from reality?
That's deep. So is Take On Me ultimately about finding true love or just using love as a distraction?
It's a great question. Maybe it's a bit of both.
It wouldn't be the first song to explore that duality.
Exactly. And that's what makes Take On Me such a fascinating lyrical puzzle. It's playful and catchy, yet also introspective and emotionally resonant.
It's a reminder that even the most seemingly simple pop songs can have hidden depths.
And that sometimes the best way to take on life is to embrace the unknown, take those risks, and see where they lead you.
Well said. And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive into Take On Me.
I hope everyone listening will give the lyrics a closer listen next time they hear this 80s classic.
You might just be surprised at what you discover. Until next time.